Hello everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning everyone. Shall we start our class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, please respond. I want you to respond now. Have you practiced yesterday's class?
Yes, yes.
Everyone?
No, sir.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Please do practice that one. So what I'll do today, I'm going to repeat the same thing, whatever we have seen yesterday for first 10 to 15 minutes. And on top of that, I'm going to add few more things. Okay. So let's do it now. Same, I'll create VPC, I'll create subnets, I'll do everything whatever we did yesterday. On top of that, I'm going to add few more things. Okay. So let's do it. Let me log into my account first. I'll choose some other region. Singapore. So first we are going to create one VPC. Okay, I'll give name my VPC and I'll give range 10.0.0/16. Okay. So go to VPC section. These are default things what you can see on the screen. Go to your VPCs. These are default one. Okay. Create VPC. Give any name. I'll give my VPC. And right, range 10.0.0/16. Then keep it default and create. That's it. My VPC is ready. Okay. Right, when you create VPC, root table will be created, NaCl will be created by default. Just remember, okay, these two will be there by default. That means right now, how many root tables are there? How many NaCls are there in my account? Okay, there is one default VPC. So default VPC has one main root table and NaCl. And right now we created our VPC. In that also we have these two, right? So right now we have two root tables, two NaCls. Just remember that. Okay, now we'll create subnets, two subnets. These are default subnets. Let's create two subnets. Okay. I'll give range 10.0.1.0/24, 10.0.2.0/24. Right, by default these are private subnets. Create subnet. In which VPC? My VPC. Which subnet? I mean, you can give any name, but before that, you choose any availability zone. That is up to you. I'll choose one and range 10.0.1.0/24. Now coming to naming convention, give IP range first. Space, then give availability zone. AP Southeast 1 year. Okay. Maybe Southeast 1 year. That's it. Create subnet. In the same manner, create one more subnet. Create subnet in my VPC. You can choose any availability zone. You can choose one also. In one availability zone, you can create any number of subnets. Just to avoid confusion, I'm going to choose second availability zone. Then range 10.0.2.0/24. Your IP address space -space AP Southeast 1B. AP Southeast 1B. Now create. That's it. So we have right now 2 subnets. Subnet. Both are private only. I'll make one as public. So for that, you need to enable public IP first. Let's enable public IP. First subnet. Actions. Modify address and IP settings. Enable. Save. That's it. Now enable public IP. Then you need to provide internet also, right? For that, this is the second condition, guys. 2 conditions should be met. So first one is public IP, second one is internet supply. So let's create internet gateway and attach to VPC. Internet gateways. These are default one, just ignore it. Create internet gateway, my internet gateway. Now create internet gateway. So right now it is in detached state. So let's attach to VPC. Actions, attach to VPC, to my VPC. That's it. Right. Then we need to create root table. Root table is already there in my account, but I'm not going to use it. I will use that one later on. I'll create new root table as of now. Go to root tables. See here, one is default root table for default VPC. And one is default root table for my VPC. Okay. Now let me create my own root table. Create root table. I'll give a name called internet root table because I'm going to connect this one to internet gateway, right? That's why I'll give name as internet root table. In which VPC? My VPC. Create. Done. See, one end of root table, I need to associate with the subnet. Correct. Let's do it now. Go to here, root table only, right? Go to subnet associations. Edit. With subnet, first subnet. Okay, select that and save associations. Done. In the end of root table, I need to connect to internet gateway. That's what that means. For my root table, target is internet gateway. Okay. So here, go to here roots, edit roots, add root. What is my target? Target is internet gateway. Which internet gateway? This is the one that we created. And I told you that internet gateway is dealing with internet. So wherever internet word is coming, if at all, if they are asking to give any IP address, you have to use this range. Just remember that. You know, this IP address deals with internet. Now save. That's it. That's it. Now this became public subnet. And other one is as usual, private subnet. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll launch 2 instances. Okay. I'll create one web server here. First, let me launch web server in public subnet. Now go to EC2. Launch instance. Runs on Linux. T2 micro. Okay. See in which VPC? My VPC. That we subnet, public subnet. And here, public IP is already enabled. Now let me run those web server related commands. Let me get those commands first. Okay. Here you can see how pasted these commands. Web server related commands. Now next. Next, give any name. I'll give name as web server. Then next. So what are the ports that we need to open? First one, I need to open SH port to only myself. I need to open HTTP to all. So that only myself, I should be able to go inside this web server physically to run some commands, right? But everyone should be able to access my website. Okay, that's why I'm opening SH to myself, HTTP to all. So here, give any name, web security group. SH only to myself. Yesterday, someone asked, Sai, you are opening to only yourself. What if two people, if they want to do admin related task? What if two people want to, multiple people, if they want to access our instance through SH? Simply, you add one more rule. You again open SH. You give his laptop's IP address. Here, keep it custom. His laptop's public IP here, manually. That's it. Simple. One more guy is here. One more. Then you give that particular person's IP address. So assume that 3 administrators are there in my company. They want to go inside web server side to work. I give their IP address here. 10 dot, or that's whatever, 1 or 3 something like that. We can do it. Now HTTP to all. Anyway. Okay. That's it. Review and launch. Launch. Create a new key pair. That is to web key pair. Now launch instance. See, this instance has one private IP. This has one public IP. Correct? You know, private IP must be in 10.0.1 series. Public IP will be assigned by internet gateway. You can see private IP 10.0.1. After that, it may take any name, number. This is a public IP assigned by internet gateway. Then we launch one database server. Okay. In private subnet, launch instance, Amazon Linux, T2 Micro, VPC, my VPC, database source, second subnet, private subnet. That's it. No public IP assigned, right? Next. Next, give any name. DB server. Next. Now come into ports. Security group. Now what are the ports I need to open? Every web server should be able to pull data from database server. Correct? Every web server should be able to pull. In fact, all web servers. For that, I need to open. Assume that I have installed MySQL. So that particular port, I need to open to entire subnet. That means I'm opening this port to all web servers private IP addresses. Because internal communication, right? I need to open to private IP. But these SH HTTP ports, I'm opening to my public IP and all. So because my laptop is somewhere outside. Okay. Let's do it. MySQL to entire public subnet. That is 10.0.1.0/24. Okay. That is 10.0.1.0. I'm opening MySQL port of database server to entire public subnet. That means this range. See 10.0.1.0/24. That's it. Review and launch. Launch. So let me create a new key pair. 2 DB. Download key pair and launch instance. That's it. Now this is having only private IP, doesn't have any public IP. Till here we have discussed yesterday. And yesterday we tried to access our web server. We were succeeded. We tried to access database server and we failed because three reasons. It doesn't have door open and we don't know its address and there is no route which is available to reach out to that location because of three reasons. But we can access web server. I can access because I know the address. I have door open and I have route. Route is there. Everyone can able to access website because they know the address. The door is open and the route is there. Okay, these three are not there for database server. That's why they can't access directly database server. Okay, yesterday I told you, right? Let's test. Yeah, we will do. Let's cut this portion. Let's disconnect. Before I disconnect, let me verify. Now we can able to see website, public IP. Paste here. We can able to see website because the route is right. So let's disconnect either here or somewhere. Just cut. Okay. What I do? Let me disassociate this submit with route table. Let's see whether we can able to access website or not. Okay. Let's disassociate. Go to route tables. Here, subnet associations. Edit subnet associations. Disassociate. Disassociated. Save. That's it. Hit refresh. It will not work. Is it working? Don't focus here. Focus on here. See, it is being loaded. You can see. Okay, it is not working fine. It won't work fine. See, it is not working. Page is being loaded. Correct? Where my cursor is here, focus on that one. You can see it is not working fine. Neither people can access my website, nor I can access my server through SH because the road is disconnected. There is a disconnection in that road. Let's connect again. Say, select subnet associations, edit, select, save. Done. Now hit refresh. Yes, you can see. That is how it works. Okay, fine. Till now, whatever we have seen, right? Whatever we did, that is completely that already we discussed in yesterday's class. Now we are going to add few more things here. Okay. See, blue color is my laptop, size laptop, and red color is some customers. Now I can able to SH into my machine. I can able to access website, but my customers, they can able to only just access. They can't SSH. Correct. Now here assume that there is a problem in my database server. Okay, one simple example. One file is missing. Small file is missing. I need to create that file. I need to create. Being admin, I need to go inside my database server. But how can I go? To create that file, I need to go into this machine through SSH. Then only I can run some commands. So I need to go inside this database server through SSH. But how to do it? We can't do it, right? If I open SSH port, still it won't work because I'm coming from outside. It should have public IP. If I, even if I have public IP, still it won't work because it doesn't have root. Okay, if I connect internet gateway, if I give public IP, if I open SSH, that is security issue, right? Everyone, hackers, they may try to intrude. So I want to access my database server through SSH in a secure manner. So for that, we are going to create one Bastion server. Okay, we are going to create one Bastion server where in public subnet. Bastion, or we can call jump. Okay, Bastion server or jump server. This is also like normal EC2 instance only. Okay, I'm going to launch in my public subnet. Let's do it. Launch instance. Amazon Linux. Any internet issue from my side? Guys, is there any issue from my side?
No.
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sometimes it's
No,
lying,
no,
sir.
sir. No.
No, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Fine. So please check from your end. What's your name? Srinu, check from your side. Okay. So T2 micro. Then same, see, number of instances 1, where in public subnet. In my VPC, public subnet. But I'm not going to install any web package because this is not going to be a web server. This is a normal server where I'm launching in public server. Next, give any name. I give Bastion. Bastion server. Now coming to ports. What are the ports that we need to open? Bastion security group. Bastion security group. Here, see, I'm going to open only SSH. That too, myself. Only SSH, that too, only myself. See, SSH, my IP. Done. Review and launch, create key pair to Bastion. Download key pair and launch instance. That's it. Now understand one thing. Since it is in public subnet, it is getting internet, right? And it is serving on public IP. It is serving on private IP. Correct? So this is serving address. Okay. And its door is open to me and it is having root. Correct? Right or not? Now don't worry about the color, guys. Don't think that Bastion and both are in same color. This could be any machine, customer. Okay. Okay, he's a customer. Okay. So Bastion is it. That means I can go into Bastion. Sai can go inside Bastion because address is there, door is open, root also is available. I can go inside Bastion. That is fine. Who can go inside Bastion? Only myself. No one can go because the door is open to myself only. The biometric is open to only myself. So happily I can go, no problem at all. Okay. Let me show you how to go. Bastion. Yeah, it is serving on public IP, as I said. It is serving private IP. See a 10.0.1 series. Right? Yeah. Correct. Okay, if it is not giving DNS name, no problem. Public IP is giving it. Now, sessions, new session, and upload that PEM file to Bastion. Okay. Okay, I'm inside Bastion server. Correct. Create the screen. So minus. I'm inside Bastion. You can see 10.0.1.244. Here at this place, it shows private IP. Okay. Fine. Right now, I'm inside Bastion. Mr. Sai is available inside Bastion. Let me show you this. Right now, I'm available here. Correct, Mr. Sai. Yeah. Now from here, I'm going to jump into database server. From here, I'm going to jump into database server. How to jump? So for that, to jump, first of all, see, first it should have address. I'm inside. See, I'm inside VPC, right? So to go, I need address first. Yes, private IP is there. I don't need public IP because I'm inside network only, right? I'm inside one network. So I need address. Yes, address is there. Private IP is there. Okay. Address is there. And I need door should be opened, but door is not opened. Correct. SH door should be opened. Door is not open. Door is not open. Okay. So first let's open the door first. Here I need to open which door? SH port. SH. To which machine? I need to open to only Bastion. This door I need to open to only Bastion, so that whoever is there in Bastion, they should be able to come into database server. So who can come inside Bastion? Only myself, because I have opened this one to me. So only I can go inside database server. Okay, let's open SH port of database server to Bastion source private IP, because both are in one network, right? Go to database server, security group, open in a new tab. No, edit inbound rules, add new rule. I'm repeating, guys. SH port of database server, I need to open to Bastion server's private IP. SH port of database server, I need to open to Bastion server's private IP. So here, this database server, here, SSH port of database server, I need to open to Bastion server's private IP. Where is Bastion server? This one. Private IP is this one. Now paste here. /30. That's only one IP. That's automatically it's coming. You can see /30. That means, see, database server, two ports are open. MySQL port to entire public subnet. SH port to only Bastion. You can see MySQL port to entire public subnet. SH port only to Bastion. Okay, save changes. That's it. Over. Now to go there, I know the address. The door is open. Now root is not required because all are in one network. Okay, so root is not required. Root you need only when you are coming from other network. Root you don't need when you are in same network. Okay, that's why here root is not at all required. That's it. Then everything is fine. Then we can go, we can jump. From here, I can jump into my sphere. Change the color to blue. From here, Sai can jump into my database server through this port. Okay, happily we can jump through SH port. Okay, so how to jump? Simple. For that, one small trick is there. That is, if you want to go inside into database server, this is database server. Then click on connect. Now you have to copy the whole thing. See sh-i, all these things. Okay, where you need to enter in your Bastion server. See, this is your Bastion server. In your Bastion server, you are entering. You see, if you want to go inside any machine, A, B. If you want to go into machine B is DNS name or IP address, username, password or key. Okay. These you have to enter in our source machine. Then only you can go. So here it is Bastion. It is database server. So database server details I need to enter in my Bastion. That's what I'm doing. This Bastion database server details. What are those things? Three things. DNS name or IP. Yes, IP is there. Username, that is there. Key is there. But what is this? Just I'm giving the name. Correct? But actually it should be a file having some content. Correct or not? But what I'm doing, just giving the name. If it is password, that is fine. But it's a file having some content. But what you are doing, you are just giving the name. But where is that actual file having content? Correct or not? So just giving the name, it is not sufficient. We have to keep that file in its current directory in this location. But where is this file as of now? 2db.pem. That is my downloads. 2db properties .pem. Correct? So these are file you can see having some content. That is in my laptop. That I need to place in my Bastion. Because just giving the name is not enough. I have to keep the file here. So this particular file I need to keep where? Here. Okay, but can you drag like this? No, that will not work. That will not work like this. Drag and drop. See here. The file is in your Windows. Where you need to paste? In Linux. Okay, where you need to paste? In Linux. So drag and drop will not work. It will not work. Okay. So here, that's what you need to do. You can see here, SFTP, right? In your mobile system, SFTP option. SFTP. Select that. Now here drag and drop. Select SFTP. Okay, just click here so that will stick to. So now select SFTP. Now drag and drop in this box. See, that will be copied. Yes, you can see 2db.pem, right? Okay. But where is that file? That file is here. Let me delete. That file is in this location. /home/ec-user. But where I'm now? pwd command we use in Linux to verify your location. I'm in some other location, but that file is in some other location. But don't worry, just remember one Linux command. Just mug it up. MV command we used to move, give this path, copy and right click. Okay, inside in this path, we have which file? 2db.pem. 2db.pem. Okay, so in this path, we have this particular file. That file I want to move to which location? This location. Okay, as simple as that. I'm going to move this file, which is in this location, to this location. That means that will be saved here with the same name. Okay, that will be saved. Enter. Done. Do ls to see the list. Yes, that is there. Right? Okay. The file is there. This is a file actually having some content. This is a file having some content. Okay. Now let's copy this and paste here. Now it is making sense, right? IP address, username, file name, and that file is in the same location. The physical file having some content. Now it will work. Now press enter. If you press enter, yes, it is asking, are you sure you want to continue? Yes, enter. That's it. Where are you? Earlier you were in Bastion 10.0.1 series. Now where are you? 10.0.2, 2.194. This is database source private IP 2.194. How to verify? TB private IP 2.194. So where are you now? Right now I'm inside my database server. Okay, guys, you tell me where I'm now. See here, where I'm now. Tell me.
Database server.
Yes, right now I'm inside my database server. Okay, right now I'm inside my database server. If you want to go back to Bastion, See, if you want to come back to Bastion, type exit. Now where are you? You are in Bastion. Again, you want to go to a database server. Just this one. If you highlight, that will be copied. Right click, that will be pasted. Enter. Where are you now? Now I'm in database server. That is how we jump into database server in a secure manner. Now I'm in database server, right? I can do troubleshooting and all, whatever I want, I can do. Actually, this part will be taken care by DevOps engineers and these database administrators, Linux administrators, they do. Okay, if it is a Linux, it's a Linux machine, right? They will take care of that one. But being a AWS guy, you need to open the port, you need to provide access. Then only they can go. Okay, fine. I'm inside my database server. Whatever the file is there which is missing, I created that file, everything is fine. But the problem is, I found that the database package which is available here, that is outdated. Okay, that is outdated. Sudo su minus whatever database package is there which is outdated. I want to reinstall the database package. Okay, how to install? Yum install MySQL minus 5. Assume this is I'm installing database package. The way we install HTTPD, right? Yum install HTTPD minus 5. In the same manner, I want to install MySQL minus 5. Enter. But if you want to run this command, you have to have internet. If you want to run this command, you should have internet. But do we have internet access? Database server? No, we don't have any internet access. That's why it is going to throw an error. Okay. So without internet, how can you install package? Right? How can you install? How can you upgrade package? No, this will not work. See, it is going to throw error just in a couple of seconds. So what I need to do, I need to provide internet. To provide internet, yes, if you want, you can connect that internet gateway to this one. But again, that is a security issue. Right? Anyone may try to access. So I need to provide internet access in a secure manner. So for that, NAT come into picture. This we call NAT gateway. NAT gateway. NAT gateway is not like a normal EC2 instance. Okay, it is something different. It doesn't have any ports concept. It is enclosed box. It is enclosed box. Okay. Apart from the remaining things are same. It will have one public IP. It will have one private IP. But it doesn't have ports concept. And it is getting internet because each and every server which is there in public subnet will get internet. Right? So let's launch one NAT gateway where in public subnet. See here, it is throwing an error. You can see. Error. Right? Okay. So now let's create NAT gateway. Go to VPC here. You can see NAT gateways. Let me create one NAT gateway. We don't have any NAT gateways, right? Create NAT gateway. So you give any name. I'll give my NAT gateway. In which subnet? I have to select public subnet. Right? Here, you know what is your public subnet. This is 1.1 series, right? 10.0.1 series. Okay, don't worry. Keep it public only. Don't do any more. Now, what is this? Something they're talking about elastic IP. Something they're talking about elastic IP. See here. See. What is elastic IP? This concept is only for AWS. This concept is mainly for AWS only. This is not there outside. Public IP, every time you stop and start your server, public IP will be different. Correct? It will be modified every time you stop and start. But I want public IP that should be static in nature. Okay. I want one static public IP. That means even though if I stop and start my server, I want that same static public IP. That static public IP we call elastic IP. I'm repeating, static public IP we call elastic IP. Now you might be having notes. That means you launch one server. You ascend elastic IP. That means if you stop, still that will be with you. If you start, that will be with you. If you are stopping, that means unless you are holding that IP, you are not using, you are not letting others to use. Correct? Yes, that is fact. So that's why when you have elastic IP with you, AWS will charge. Okay. See, you have two instances. Okay, one is having public IP, one is having elastic IP. As long as they are running, billing is same because you are using IP address, right? Billing is same. The moment you stop your server, you need not to pay for the server which is having public IP because anyways they are going to take that public IP, they are going to take it out. But elastic IP is right, that will be with you only because that's a fixed. So that's why they will continue to charge. Even if you stop your server, okay, whatever billing is there for that IP, you continue to receive even though you are not. See, when they are running, assume that for the public IP, the price of public IP is 5 rupees. 5 rupees for 1 hour, assume. Okay, 1 hour. So as long as they are running, both are same. Here also 5 rupees you need to pay, here also 5 rupees. The moment you stop, here you need not to pay 5 rupees. But here you continue, you have to continue. Yes, you have to pay 5 rupees because that is with you. Okay, you are holding one IP. Whether you use it or not, you have to pay. Correct or not? That's it. Now, why they are suggesting us to use elastic IP to NAT? See, they are saying that Sai, don't use public IP to your NAT. You please use elastic IP. That's what they are saying. They are saying that Sai, you don't use a public IP, how to use elastic IP? Why? Why? Because I'll tell you the reason. These NAT gateways, right? This we call, managed service. Managed. There are some services in AWS coming under managed service, fully managed by AWS. Okay. Managed in the sense, first of all, they won't go down. If at all they are going down, AWS will bring them up automatically, like elastic load balancer. What if you lose your elastic load balancer? No, they will take care of that. AWS will take care of that. You will never lose your load balancer. Even though if something goes wrong, they'll bring that one up immediately. So that is fully headache of AWS. You need not to worry. Same thing comes to NAT also. So here the problem is, assume that it is having public IP. Assume that NAT went down. If NAT went down, AWS will bring this up. Okay, they will bring this up. Okay, so that means they have to check continuously. Okay, so it went down. They brought this one up. That means IP will be different. Assume that if it is having public IP, if they bring this one up, it will have new public IP. Again, for them to communicate with this one, it would be a big issue because they are somewhere outside AWS, outside of my VPC. So they have to communicate through public IP only. So every time public IP is getting changed, every time it's going down, they are bringing it up, public IP will be modified. So for them, it would be very, very difficult to verify whether it is going down, what is the current status and all. It would be difficult for them to verify. And also to bring it up also, it would be a problem because it went down. So public IP is disassociated. Then how can they reach out to this IP without having address? Correct. That's why AWS is strongly recommending us to use elastic IP. Okay, they are recommending us to use elastic IP, so that if at all it goes down, by using this address, they will come and they will bring it up. Okay, so that they will continue to monitor and they will make sure that your NAT is always up and running. That is the reason. So that's why instead of public IP, we have to use elastic IP. So how to assign elastic IP? Allocate elastic IP. Allocated. Where you can say elastic IP? Simple. If you click here info, not showing. Okay. Or else you click here drop down. Yes, these are elastic. 18.142.148.135. This is elastic IP. That's it. Now create NAT gate. Create NAT gate. That's it. My NAT gate is absolutely ready. The NAT gate is, you can see, it is status is pending. Once it is ready, you can see private IP, you can see elastic IP also. But the difference is it doesn't have any ports concept. So no one can come inside NAT. Now what I need to do, NAT purpose is to supply internet to any subnet. The purpose of NAT is to supply internet to subnets. The purpose of internet gateway is to supply internet to subnets, right? NAT also same. So what we do here, we need to connect NAT gateway to private subnet because NAT is getting internet. So that internet will supply to this private subnet. But again, you can't connect directly. You have to have one joint coupling kind of thing. So you need to have one route table. So let's create new route table. But why to create new route table? You know, right? When I created VPC, that time already I got one default route table. Correct? You remember earlier I said, when you create VPC, okay, when you create VPC, by default you'll get one route table, right? This is already there in my VPC. Then why to create new route tables? Let's make use of existing route table, correct? I'll make use of existing route table. Okay. So what is that route table? Go to route tables. Yeah, that is this one, which is in my VPC. You can see. These are default route table, this one. So first let's change the name. I'll give name as, okay, since I'm connecting this one to NAT gateway, I'll give name as NAT route table. Okay. If you want, you can create new route table, that is up to you. So I'll make use of existing one. Okay, NAT route table. Route table is already there. Okay. Let me show you. NAT gateway is having private IP and elastic IP. How to verify? Go to NAT gateways. Yes. Private IP 10.0.1 series only. Correct? Because it is in public subnet. And elastic IP. Okay, that is fine. Now, one end of route table, I need to associate with private subnet. I need to associate this one with private subnet association. So that every database server will get internet. Right? Go to route tables. Select route table. Subnet associations. Edit. Private subnet. Right? Private. Now save. Done. Then another end for my route table, target is my internet gateway. For my route table, target is NAT gateway, right? Okay. Select that route table. Go to routes. Edit routes. Add route. Okay. Here target is my NAT gateway. And you can see what NAT gateway that you have created. That is it. Now coming to IP address. Again, guys, NAT gateway is dealing with internet. The purpose of NAT is to provide internet to private subnet. So as I said, wherever internet word is coming, blindly you give that IP. Blindly. You don't even need to think about it. Wherever internet word is coming. Now save changes. That's it. Over. Now my private subnet is getting internet from NAT. How to verify? Already you are in database server, you can see 10.0.2 series. Earlier we ran one command. See, if you give up arrow, previous command will be repeated. Earlier when I ran yum install MySQL -5, it was throwing an error. Now you run again. Press enter. Yes, we can see it is installing. Correct? Everything is fine. That means we are getting internet in a secure manner. Okay, that is how it works. So here, 3 connections are very, very important, guys. 3 are important. The first one is the black one, that is MySQL. The next one is red one, that is SSH. And third one is internet. These 3 are very, very important. Let me write here. SH. Internet. Third one is MySQL. Just remember these three connections between public and private subnet. Okay, so that is so good. That means now we got solution for every problem. See here, everyone can access my website. From there, they can pull data from database. Or how it works and all, I'll explain database section. So this problem got solved. Now I can go inside my web server. I can go inside my Bastion because I'm an admin, right? So if at all any issue is a database server, I'll jump into Bastion. From there, I jump into database server, I'll troubleshoot. And we are getting internet also in private subnet. So we got solution for every problem. So we got solution for every problem. That is how actually it works. Understood? Yeah. Now in tomorrow's class, we are going to talk about security features. See, we haven't discussed about security yet. Multiple layers of security we are going to provide. Okay. So that part we are going to see in tomorrow's class. So that means what we do tomorrow, before I start my class tomorrow, I keep this setup ready, guys. Today, after this class, I'm going to terminate this one. Okay. How to terminate? You know, right? Deletion steps. If you want to delete now today, first, you delete NAT gateway. NAT gateway is a part of VPC. Still, if you delete VPC, NAT gateway won't get deleted. That's why first you delete NAT. NAT takes some time, good amount of time. That's why meanwhile you delete EC2 instances. How many? Total 3. Bastion, web server, database server. Then you have Elastic API with you. You know you have Elastic API. If you delete NAT, Elastic API will be disconnected, but that will be with you only. That you can attach to any web server, that is with you. But you know, right? If you have Elastic API with you, they will continue to charge, right? That's why you release this Elastic API. Okay, NAT, if you delete NAT, Elastic API will be disconnected, but that will be with you in your account only. So that's why release Elastic API. Release Elastic API. Then fourth one, delete VPC. Okay, you follow these steps. Okay, you follow these steps. Okay, delete NAT gateway, delete instances, release Elastic API, then delete VPC. Guys, don't forget to delete the things, not to avoid billing and all. Okay, fine. That I'll do it after clarifying your doubts. Tomorrow, what I do, I need to recreate this entire infrastructure. On top of that, I'm going to add few more things on top of this. But to create this one again, it takes good amount of time, right? So more than half an hour. Then, we won't get sufficient time to deal with security features. That's why tomorrow, before I start my class, I keep this setup ready. Before I start my class itself, I keep the same setup ready. Okay, I keep this setup ready. Then on top of that, I'm going to add security features, security parts, layers, multiple layers of security we are going to discuss in tomorrow's class. Got it? Yeah. So this diagram is not completed yet. We need to add many more things. Tomorrow you'll get full-fledged diagram. Okay. Yeah, guys, that's it for today pretty much. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Let me unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Before that, you understood today's class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Now you can go ahead. Any doubts from anyone?
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you explain me again that EP on Elastic API?
Simple. It is a static public IP. Okay. So if if NAT goes down, AWS guys, they will bring this one up. So while bringing this one up, and while trying to make sure that always it is up and running, they need to communicate with NAT, correct? So how they communicate? By using Elastic API. So if it goes down, public IP will be different. That would be difficult for them to make sure that it is running. That's why they are asking us to use an Elastic API, so that's a fixed. So there won't be any issues when they try to communicate.
So there is a chance of this NAT gateway going down. So only they are telling us to enable this.
Yes. So they will enable automatically.
Okay.
Sorry, NAT is chargeable.
Which one? NAT is, yes, it is chargeable. I mean, free tier is there. That's why after finishing your work, you better delete.
Okay, okay.
Sai, just wanted to know that in web server we are taking the default port that is 80. What if we want to take a specific port like 8081? So how do we
Which one? Web
define that?
server? No, web
The
server
web
runs
server,
on 80
yes.
only. That's a default port. It runs on 80
Yeah,
only.
but Tomcat and all we for listener in Tomcat
No.
we
That is,
define a specific listener like 8081.
I understood. See, Tomcat is something
Okay, so
different.
that will be an application port.
Yes, correct. Tomcat is an application server in which you install some applications. Then if you want to access, Tomcat runs on 8080. That's a default behavior. Okay, that's a default. So Tomcat runs on 8080. Are you my DevOps student?
I was, but I did not was not able to continue.
Okay, you
So I
you
will
know
continue
DevOps.
next batch.
That's okay. That's okay. You know Tomcat?
No.
Okay, so I'll tell you.
Yes, I know Tomcat.
Yeah, you know, right? Actually, DevOps class we discussed Tomcat. We use Tomcat. So what actually happens? Tomcat is a application server in which we deploy some applications.
Yes.
Tomcat runs on default port 8080. That's a default port of Tomcat. So if at all you want to communicate with Tomcat, you have to open 8080. Okay, that is how it is. Understood?
Okay. And in database server, as you have opened the port for MySQL, that is 3601. So that is a default port
That's
of
a default
MySQL,
port
right?
for MySQL. Correct.
Can we specify?
No, you can't change. You can't change.
Okay.
So these are dedicated ports, RDP. Okay, that is 3389, SH22. These are fixed dedicated ports. You can't change.
Okay.
Yeah, few ports you can change. Again. Say once again. The Tomcat is right that you said. Those we can change. So that is running on 8080, right? If you want to change it to 8081, yeah, you can change.
Yeah.
So what we need to do, we need to go to the configuration of Tomcat, the configuration file. There we change the number 8081. Just let me.
Yes, that's what I
have Tomcat in my.
In the configuration file in a listener, port listener.
Yeah. Actually, in DevOps, I did not discuss it. Yeah, that I'm about to discuss. That's what Tomcat is not. Yeah. So in that simple, that in that configuration file, we need to change. Okay. Few we can change, few we cannot change.
Okay.
So Tomcat we can change.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing will be: are we going to cover cloud formation and Redis? Because I have faced in interview question regarding the cloud formation, automation, and CI/CD also.
Okay, guys. One thing. You face means you already attended interview.
Yes, I have given 1 or 2 interviews. So in that they asked regarding a CI/CD and cloud formation Redis.
One second. CI/CD asked means you attended interview based on DevOps, right? Because CI/CD and all these are DevOps.
On basis of AWS.
So did you mention those things in your resume?
No. I just mentioned that I'm doing my AWS.
No. 1 second. You prepared your resume means in that you might have mentioned some AWS services, right?
Yes.
What in those you mentioned that CI/CD and cloud formation you mentioned.
For automation tool I have mentioned like cloud formation and Terraform and all.
Terraform you mentioned. So you mentioned means you know that.
I know the highlights. I mean the overview of not in depth.
Okay. See, my suggestion is don't attend interviews now. My suggestion. Why? Because I'm going to explain that resume preparation and all. Okay. There I will explain clearly what to mention, how to mention. Okay. So that interview questions will be strict to that subject. Whatever we are learning. Okay. Yes, cloud formation, all these we are going to learn. Okay.
But are we going to cover cloud formation?
Yeah, we are going to cover. Yes, that is there in our syllabus.
Okay.
Any doubts from anyone?
Yeah, Sai, this is the standard format no, for VPC. Means
Yeah,
any organization, we have to
these
go
are
for
standard.
this only, no?
Yes, they have to go like this only.
Okay.
Sai,
Sai, till now we have covered only 3 services, no? S3,
Yeah.
AIM, EC2, and this
Yes.
one VPC, no?
Yeah. See, guys, one more thing you have to understand that. One second, be in mute, I'll explain. You should not give equal weightage to all services. Okay, 25 services I have given, right? 25, that 2 months, 60 days by 25. No, all are not equal services. There are some services which are big, some services are which are small. VPC, EC2, S3, IAM, these are big services. There are pretty small services like SQS, SNS, okay, SES, some small like CloudTrail, CloudFront. Like there are pretty small services. Those they take only 1 day. These are big services. That's why we are spending good amount of time. So all major services we are covering at the beginning because these are most important. And if you understand these, then only you will understand small services. Okay, that's why you should not give equal weightage. I mean, I'm not saying that you are giving, but this is how it is. Okay, some are small, some are big. So as per the importance, we are going to cover in that manner. That's why we are spending good amount of time. So more than half of the syllabus, that in our entire duration, half of the duration we are going to spend for these few big services. Remaining duration we are going to spend for small services because they are small. Small, it doesn't mean that they have less importance. No, they are important, but compared to these, they are smaller. Understood?
Yes, Sai.
it's Sai.
Any more doubts?
Sai,
Sir, for that web server, we have given SSH connection on your own IP only. But I think it's a ISP IP, means it will be changed, right? It's not that it's not static. But if you change ISP, then we cannot access the web server, right?
Correct. What actually happens in companies? In companies, what we do, we use a VPN service. VPN. That I'll talk about VPN in white papers.
Okay.
So when you use that one, every time you disconnect and connect, so it will have one public IP, but in the same range. Some 13 dot, so and so dots, same range. Okay, that last number will be modified, but in the same range every time you disconnect. Okay, so that is not in our hands, but range will be same, IP address will be modified. So that time what we do, we open this port to this range, like here. Okay, let me show you. Go to security group. Let me open security. Edit inbound. See here, for example, just I'm giving example. Don't think that I'm adding here. I'm not adding. Okay. So see here, SH I need to open to only my employees. Then it is taking one range, that is 13 dot, 25 dot, 24 dot, something. Okay, something. We put one slash, we give some 24 and all. Understanding, right? We give range here. 24 means multiple IP addresses in this range. Right. So like that. So that every time you disconnect and connect, your IP public IP will be in this range only. So happily you can connect. That is what we do in companies. Got it?
Okay.
So Sai, for Bastion, instead of giving this private IP, we can also give that public IP range.
Where
we are opening the SSH port now.
No, you can't give public IP. Okay, private IP only you should give private IP. Okay, because internal network, right? Inside, right? Everything.
So it is better to give the private.
Yeah, SSH port you have to open to only private IP because inside everything is happening. Simple, guys. One logic. If it is inside, private IP, outside, public IP. That's it.
Okay.
While assigning SSH port to Bastion server, we are giving our laptop's IP address, right?
Yeah.
So while changing in my laptop, if we change to home network and I change the internet from my mobile hotspot, then the IP will change, right?
Yeah.
So every time it is changing. If we
Yeah,
transfer
while
from one
practicing,
network,
if you stop and start, that will be changed. So what you do that time? That time you go to Bastions of security group. That time again you select my IP. So it will take fresh IP.
okay.
But in companies, we don't face that issue because just I explained, right, that VPN is it, so there won't be any issue.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we create all this using Windows instance?
Yeah, Windows also we can do it. Yes, same thing. In place of SH, we use RDP. Just Windows also we can do, but I told you that in company servers and all main servers, they will be running on Linux only.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more doubts? Windows web server also we are going to discuss. Okay.
साई सर मुझे आपसे कुछ बात करना था तो आपको मैं कॉल कर सकता हूँ कभी?
हाँ, yeah, please. आप
short time.
7 o'clock. You call me at 7 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sir, we have cancelled one class on Tuesday, so it will be extra class on Saturday or Sunday, right?
That will take. But whenever I get time, I'll take. In fact, maybe I'll take extra class on weekdays only, or based on my availability, I'll take for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fine, guys. That's it for today. Let me show you how to delete all these things. As I said, just follow the sequence. NAT gateway, is it right? Select that NAT, actions, delete. For confirmation, type delete. Deleted. Yeah, it takes time, right? Couple of minutes. Meanwhile, you terminate your instances. Select all three. Terminate. Okay. So once they are ready, by the time IP will be disassociated, then we can release. Let's wait. Yes, you are understanding my classes, right? Everyone, classes are going good or not?
Hello,
Yes.
guys.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
Yes, sir.
VPC is a private cloud. So can we have this for other services also, like S3?
Yeah. Later on, see, everything will be placing inside VPC only. Now we are placing EC2, right? Everything will come into VPC. Okay, that's you will understand slowly. Everything, literally, what is VPC? This is your entire company. VPC is your entire company. Okay, your entire company's infrastructure will be inside VPC. Everything will be configured inside VPC only. Got it? That side is important service. Understood? Okay, so instances terminated, NAT deleted. Now go to Elastic IP. Elastic IP selected. Now actions. You can say release Elastic IP, release. That's released. Okay, now delete VPC. Select your VPC. Actions. Delete. See, all these things will be deleted. So type here delete. Delete and delete. That's it. Everything will be deleted. Done. Oh, that's it. Clean. Okay, yes. Thank you all. See you all in tomorrow's class. Same time. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.